Yo, what is up, everyone? The Sav Samurai here, and today I'm going to be trying Tears of Themis. Now, let me tell you guys how long I've been waiting for this game, especially since it's made by Mihoyo. If you guys don't know who Mihoyo is, it's a company that made Honkai Impact and Genshin Impact, two games that you guys should really check out, by the way. Now, I know for a fact that I've been dancing around Mihoyo's, Twitter page to know when was Tears of Themis going to come out, because it has a wonderful story that I've been told. Unfortunately, I was not able to go with the beta version, unfortunately. But I'm so glad that the game was just released so I can get into the story and these beautiful husbandos that I just can't wait to see. But guys, let's go ahead and get into this game. I can't wait. So unfortunately, when I was actually recording this for the first time, the recording for the opening of the game, it was lost. Don't ask me, I don't know how. So I'm gonna be playing the game at right after the opening sequence, okay? So I just want to get that out the way. So let's get started. Chemical Materials Depot. Stylus, or however the frick you want to pronounce it, industrial zone. In the early morning hours, a ruckus breaks the quiet of the night. A group of off-duty warehouse managers had opened the materials depot gates. They're busy remotely controlling the freight robots, loading barrels of raw materials onto a truck. Okay, that's weird that we're starting out right here, but hey, let's go with it. The one called Raven is hiding behind a container, gently adjusting the knobs on his night vision goggles. Can't wonder who that is. The image of his viewfinder switches to the thermal imaging mode, detailed with lines of incomprehensible readings. Oh, okay. Raven gives in his in-ear communicator words 3 taps, signaling his need for electromagnetic silence. Oh, awesome. Can't believe I pronounced that word, but good job. The other side immediately falls silent. Okay. Okay, well, someone's already pissed off. Jeez. After being scolded, the warehouse man shrugs and doesn't say another word. I mean, I wouldn't really say another word too if I was almost going to a point where I'm going to get slapped. Soon, they finish loading the truck and drive away. The opening of the gates and the conversation of the workers are all fuzzy transmitted to Raven's headset. He frowns, possibly because he has learned something from what he heard. I wonder what that could be. Or perhaps he's displeased with his headset's poor output quality. The struggle is real, am I right? Can you imagine, honestly, is that you're doing this type of operation and then all of a sudden, your headsets just go like poof. That'd just be bad. Ooh, who could this be? His finger darts across the screen of the smart terminal on his wrist, bringing up information on the warehouse. Raven taps on his communicator again, sending out his last transmission of the night. That's so dope, though, that they have those in-ear transmissions like you see in a lot of movies, or even with the Justice League. If you guys watch the Justice League, I'm a huge fan of it, but we're getting off topic. I think that'd be super cool, though. Entry unlocked, Harrison Health Products. Okay. Without waiting for a response from his communicator, Raven turns around and jumps, vanishing into the night. Damn. Alrighty. Guess we got what we needed. Outside the law firm. Alright, so this is basically, I think, the next morning? Saturday morning. The office buildings in the central business district are starkly silent in the contrast to the bustling of weekdays. Should I buy some dessert first? I don't know why I was getting into a country accent. I don't know. I don't know why. But look, our MC looks so cute. Look at us. I'm already putting in extra hours for the bar exam, so I'll treat myself to something nice. You should. Trust me. I know from experience, a bar exam, you should. You turn around in front of the building, but a delivery man suddenly comes out of nowhere, stopping you dead in your tracks. It's Themis Law Firm. Are you looking for someone? So new entry unlocked, Themis Law Firm. Now, remember, I think this is the law firm that we work at since the game, it's called Tears of Themis. So Themis is basically a law firm that we work at. The name of the Greek goddess of law is hard to pronounce. Celestian chose a good name, but it doesn't translate well into speech. I mean, I really didn't even know that it was by a Greek goddess, but hey, you learn something new every day. I can never pronounce his name properly. Oh my god. Artems. Okay, let's go there. Artem's likely not in since it's the weekend. Can I sign for the package instead? I'm also an attorney at Themis. I can show you my identification. Wait a minute, so just because we're a lawyer, we're considered trustworthy? That sounds kind of sus. It's heavy. I better put this in the office before heading out. I mean, true, we don't want nothing breaking. Artem's office. Phew, this is so heavy. Is it more case files? Can't they send those electronically? Huh? Artem? Oh my god! Oh my... This man is fine. How he's just like taking his neck collar just away from him, and you can see him just sweating, and that sun is just glistening on him in the right spot. Oh my god. We already got one sexy boy down. Let's continue. Is this really the Artem that you know? Your superior at Themis, the youngest senior attorney in the field, the Artem words. He slouches in his leather office chair. The gentle morning light shines on his face, but fails to mask his fatigue. You see what I was saying before? The sun just lightly just glistens on his face in the perfect way. His current state is reminiscent of an exhausted traveler who had traveled from a long and arduous journey. Artem. I'm sorry for knocking. I didn't know you were here. Artem loosens his tie and sighs. Right now, it serves more as a shackle than anything else. This is the Artem wing, a senior attorney at Themis law firm and your direct superior. Not gonna lie, when you think of you heard the name Artem, when you're thinking of like it's a section of a building, not his last name. But you know what, we're gonna go with it, guys. Let's continue. So far the game is going pretty good, and I love the art style so far. It's really nice and clean and cut. It's rare to see him this exhausted. Find out what happened. Are you damn sure I'm gonna find out what happened? Artem wears a different shirt and tie every day. I remember that he wore this set yesterday. Seems like he stayed at the office overnight, which means my boy needs a shower. But hey, you know what? The sweat glistening on him is like, the perfect simp juice, am I right, guys? I'm already simping for this man already so hard I don't even know any more about him. Okay, let's go with another one. I think we're supposed to tap one of these hourglass looking thingies or magnifying glass looking thingies. Let's go with this one, the bottom one. Isn't this the multinational trade dispute? Oh, that client's really unreasonable. Being their attorney must cause many headaches. Celestine has suggested many times already that Artem get a partner to ease his workload. I'm not sure what Artem plans to do. Let's go with the next one on the left. What's this? I haven't seen it here before. X Note. What a strange name. Is it one of Atrium's new cases? Or is it a special edition novel? Okay, what are we supposed to tap next? Maybe this one? Artem, you don't look too well. How are you feeling? Artem rubs his temples, his brows furrowed. He says he's fine, I mean, we'll continue. Are you really? His voice is a bit coarse. It's not hard to see that he is mustering strength simply to talk to you. Let me pour you a cup of coffee. I'll put your package on the table here. Ooh, the office pantry. That looks very beautiful. These background designs so far are really, really good. They're really great. He must have pulled an all-nighter. That X note on his desk. Is it a new case? A senior attorney like him is working this hard, so I need to do the same. I must pass my advancement exam. Good luck. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee warps over from the coffee machine. Why did I say vending machine? Words. As soon as you finish preparing Atrium's cup, you hear a device vibrating. The sound came from a tablet next to the coffee machine. The light screen shows a new push notification. Special items may appear in the story, so pay attention. Tap an item to view its details. Okay, we have to tap on an item. What's this? S&J Jewelry wins astronomical copyright lawsuit. It's a news push notification. S&J is Atrium's client. He won another case. Ooh. So darn, he must be really good after all. I never heard of Atrium losing a case, yet the media says he has a 99 win rate. Did he lose a case before joining Themis? Okay, so we're supposed to press the keypad next. All right. I can't unlock it with my fingerprint. Some clues are hidden out of sight. Swap the screen to shift your view. Okay, we swapping the screen, guys. Okay, oh, that's cool. This chibi is so cute. What is this? A fan sticker? Isn't this a celebrity that Kiki's been obsessed with lately? Who the heck is Kiki Bennett? Looks like this belongs to her. She's so scatterbrained. She must be searching for a tablet home like crazy. I mean, I like the fact that we don't even know who Kiki is, and us as an MC is already calling her a scatterbrain. Good job. You can check the current item's points of interest in the upper left corner. Inspection ends when all information has been collected. End it. You're about to put the tablet down when another push notification lights up the screen. Crimson Biotech reveals new anti-cancer drug, leaving its name in medical history. Darn, they be solving cancer all in these games? You need to bring this to reality, man. Another new drug? Many large financial corporations have invested in pharmaceutical research and development these past 2 years. Aside from Crimson Biotech, the PAX Group's PAX we gonna skip that, is also impressive. The market's fiercely competitive, but that's a good thing for the patients. Atrium, your coffee's ready. Look at, oh my god, yeah. Beautiful. Let's continue. I like him so they got himself so together super quickly while we went to go get him coffee. That is, no wonder he's a senior. When you return, Atrium has already regained his composure. He is intently reading case files, occasionally writing notes with his foundation pen. Upon seeing the open package in the recycling bin, you suspect that he has started on the new case. Carefully avoiding the files on his desk, he set down the coffee near him. Is this an urgent case? Maybe you should take a break first. Look at that smile, oh my god. We are here to simp for you. That's all you need to know. I mean, I'm preparing for my advancement exam. It's easier to access reference materials here. Damn right I will. That sounds wonderful. Thank you, Artem. Artem, you haven't eaten yet, have you? I was about to go by. The doorbell downstairs suddenly rings. Oh, it's a Saturday, so who could that be? I'll take a look. Will do. Who could this be? At the law firm's entrance, a man and woman are arguing. Oh, that can't be good. Oh my god, what's happening? And this man is arguing would look like a young teenager. What the hell is happening? The man named Pedro suddenly steps forward and grabs Winnie by the wrist. What the hell? Oh shoot. Sir, this is a law firm. I request that you act more respectfully. Damn right, say it. Go us. You step in between the two, shielding Winnie. Your appearance makes Pedro hesitate, and he stops quarreling and swiftly leaves the premise. As soon as he leaves, Winnie collapses on the floor. You hurriedly contact Atrum, and the two of you help her into the law firm. Are you feeling better? Or do you need to visit the hospital? Oh wow, let me turn this down a little bit. I want to be sure you guys could still hear me. Atrum walks over with a mug and places it in front of Winnie. My boy still needs to have his coffee. Oh, it's hot chocolate. Look at Atrum already being a dad. Go you. Penny's Comfort Foods? Isn't that the high-end private restaurant that's under fire because of a recent food poisoning incident? Damn, she was quick to jump to that. I mean, when you heard Grandpa Vern, either when I think about it, it's either that's actually her grandpa, or someone, I guess, like the fact that the neighborhood or like, you know, the town calls him Grandpa. But you know what? I'm jumping to it. I'm just so excited. Let's see. Your sponsor? Oh, that's really good. So that means that he takes underprivileged students, help them so they can get into university and get a better life. That's really cool. So we got a new entry, Baldur Legal Office. Who are they? Baldur again. Baldur Legal Office is the largest law firm in Stellus. After two of their aces lost to Atrum, wouldn't be surprised, Baldur marked Themis as his arch enemy and has targeted the firm at every opportunity. Ignoring Baldur's grudge only seems to bruise its ego even more. Winnie, take a deep breath. Can you answer some questions for me so we can sort out everything that happened? Start questioning. Okay, so I guess at this part we're going to go ahead and question Winnie on exactly what happened so we can really truthfully figure out what the hell is going on with Mr. Green. So I guess let's first start with people fighting at the front. Yeah. Who's that man you were arguing with at the front? Deli Cart? The food review app? This has something to do with Deli Cart? So basically he jumped at the opportunity to try and, I guess, help Mr. Green? Maybe? You see, I was right. He went ahead and he actually is trying to jump at the opportunity to actually try and go on to Mr. Green. Well, hell to the no with you. No. You see what he's doing? Trying to offer his premium services. No. How is he so sure that he can make it all go away? And this Deli Cart? I heard that company has plans to go public soon. This ought to be a delicate time for them. See? They're jumping at the opportunity to do it. Yeah, was he? I would think this is a very shady company too. You see how quickly he just jumped at the opportunity to do it? Not the first time. So I guess that one is done. So let's go on to details of the incident. When did the incident occur? Oh, okay, so now we learned more about the incident of why the customers were getting food poisoning, and it's apparently from the seafood tofu soup, and they showed symptoms of it. But the question is why is only the seafood tofu soup the only thing that was causing the customers food poisoning? Let's go, let's continue. What the hell? They found insecticide in the soup. What the hell? That's just bad. But the question still remains is that, well, first of all, when it comes into insecticide, that's a really big, huge deal. But the main question is that why isn't only in the seafood tofu soup? I'm pretty sure they used the spring water with other different types of food as well. Also, guys, just to let you know is that, of course, I'm going to be going all detective and lawyer into this otome game because, well, you guys know it is a detective otome game, but I'm going to be doing that more often, so just a heads up for you guys. Okay, so we found an incident report about the food. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Artem. Insecticide. So we got the details out of the way. Oh, we doing a spider web of questions now. Okay, all right, I'm game. Let's actually talk more about the insecticide. If that's the case, Mr. Green could claim compensation from the caretaker to cover some of his losses. Wow. That's just an absolute wow to me, honestly, because he's the owner of the restaurant. This is why he should have, honestly, not bashing at all. But if that's the case, then you should honestly get a professional to do it, especially since he's old and he knows his hands are shaking. So in a way, once again, unfortunately, that's been on Mr. Green. Yeah, that's what I'm also thinking. It's contradictory. So we found out more about the insecticide. Okay, let's talk more about the customer's conditions. How are the victims now? So we got another clue, the customer's medical reports. All right, perfect. Okay, that's good evidence. So unfortunate. $30,000? Damn, that's just powerful. Okay, let's go to attitude of the other grantees. You said Mr. Green support a lot of financially disadvantaged students. How long has he been doing this? Most of the students he helped probably have families and jobs now. You have my respect, Winnie. Though Mr. Green's charity work isn't directly relevant, it demonstrates that he's a good man and not some shady profiteer. If the court finds him guilty of negligence, this information can reduce Mr. Green's payout and keep his restaurant reputation intact. Winnie, can I ask you some of the students that Mr. Green helped to appear in court? But... That's just wow. That's just actually amazing. Can you actually believe that people who you've helped and done almost anything for the rest of your life actually come back to you in your time of need and say most likely that you did it? People, right? I agree with Artyom in this honest aspect, because when it comes down to these types of situations, especially when they're dealing and being able to go to court, people don't want to get messed up and stuff like that because that could also damage their own reputation, and they don't want to take that risk. So that is understandable. I agree with them. Let's talk about like the employees' whereabouts. Like, where were they when the pesticide was being done? Being able to buy toxic insecticide is suspicious in and out of itself. Did any of the restaurant employees demonstrate abnormal behavior after the incident?
怪しい行動ですか？例えば、最近大きな買い物をしたとか、急に羽振りが良くなったとか。それはないみたいです。青い食堂は大きくありません。おじいさんが料理長で、それ以外は店員一人とアルバイト一人しか雇っていません。
So he only has two people, which is a server and a caretaker. They're the only two people in the restaurant. So I guess honestly that limits it down to two people.
事故の後は、その二人は巻き込まれたくないと口実を作って辞めてしまいました。
Damn. They basically just cut dry and run. They didn't want to be part of it. Last one, I think. Let's talk about the past encounters. You said that this wasn't the first time that Deli Mart or Pedro harassed Mr. Green. Can you elaborate? Yeah, what were they up to?
以前、彼はノルマ達成のために何度もおじいさんに上級プランの加入を勧めてきました。でも年会費が高くて、おじいさんは学生の支援を理由に西原さんの誘いを断りました。それからミールキャットで青い食堂の悪評が増えて、西原さんが桜を雇って書かせたに違いありません。現に事故のことを危機として聞いてきましたし、きっとおじいさんを逆恨みしてるんです。
That is very interesting. So basically, when it came down to it, in a nutshell, Pedro basically asked a ghostwriter to bomb Mr. Green's restaurant because, as Winnie just said, he basically did help Pedro meet his sales goals. It's really interesting to see what people will go through just to shut down Mr. Green's restaurant. Thank you for summing it up for me, Archum. I appreciate it. It does. Do you suspect that Mr. Brooks is somehow connected to the incident? So we got another clue, failed hard sell. I guess we questioned her to bits. Guess that's it. Let's press end. Because, yeah, we got all the information that we needed. That's what I was thinking, because she's a little bit too young to like come and ask for a lawyer. Mr. Green might be less angry now. How about I visit him and try to convince him to accept an attorney's help? I do. Mr. Green has sponsored unprivileged students for all these years, giving hope to those who need it. Now he's the one in a difficult situation. Someone should stand up for him like Winnie here. On top of that, commercial and economic law are my areas of expertise. Thanks a lot, Artem. So guys, that's going to do it for the end of this episode. So far, this game is actually fantastic. I love the animation. I am a big person. Like, I absolutely love it when I see animated otome games. I know it takes a lot of work, but I really enjoy it. You know, it makes the characters more lifelike. The art is absolutely beautiful, and I love the music. So far, Mihoyo, great job. I'm really loving this game. But as I said, guys, this is going to do it for the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Jane!